Hey, SuperBetter. This is Lucas again, trying to cut back on my sugar. It's been a couple of weeks now where I've done the trying not to eat sugar during the week, but letting myself have sweet things on Sunday. Um, so last time I made a video, I talked about how my first week of doing that was the Sunday was Easter, and that was a candy extravaganza. Last week it was a little more normal, although I did have trouble coming down from the Easter rush. And last Sunday I was a little bit less kind of aggressively cramming as much sugar as I could in because it was my one day to do so. But it was still something I noticed was very present in my mind was I can eat sugar today, so I better eat things that have sugar in them. And that's really not my intention with this challenge. I was really thinking more that I could just have unrestricted eating on Sundays, but normal, like as in, whatever sort of comes around for meals instead of seeking out sugar. And I'm going to keep trying to work on that as part of my epic win. I think that my phrasing of it is that I want to be able to only eat sugar on Sundays and have that be normal. So I guess my goal, my sort of meta goal right now, is to just accustom myself to having Sundays not be this spike in my need for sugar. Something I've noticed this week in particular, now that I've done this, this is my third week of doing it, and tomorrow will be a sugar day, is that, I quit smoking 8 or 9 years ago, and I didn't realize at the time that I think I've transferred or I had a pre-existing uh, penchant for using sugar in the same way that I had used cigarettes. If I was feeling emotional, if I was bored, if I was stressed. Those were always reasons why I smoked. When I quit smoking, um, I also started exercising a lot more to sort of counteract the quitting smoking, and that was really great for me. But in the meantime, I think I also let sugar either fill the hole that cigarettes had left, or sugar was already doing that plus cigarettes, and when I took the cigarettes out, sugar just stayed the course. So this week I definitely used the SuperBetter, I guess I think it was Future Boosts, or and also Bad Guys a lot in terms of being able to ride the. I think there was one that's like Surf the Urge, where I was just aware of the fact that I was feeling emotional or stressed out, and that my reaction to that was to really want something with sugar in it. And the other side of that is it causes me to have to go and find something else to do, like drinking water or having a snack that doesn't have sugar in it, like fruit or pretzels or something like that. Mostly I've been using SuperBetter every few days, but something else I noticed this week is that when I got to some really hard challenges against wanting sugar, I thought, oh, well, if I went to the SuperBetter page and kind of clicked off some quests and some bad guys and some activities in general, that might help as a distraction. And it did. So I'm going to keep using it that way. I don't go there every single day. I guess I'm not engaged enough with the site to do that. Uh, Although, maybe it could be like that someday. I find that because I don't have a ton of allies set up and I haven't put a lot of time into setting up allies, that the SuperBetter site isn't as sort of social or dynamic as maybe it is for other people, or maybe I wish it could be for me. And that's on me that I'm not doing enough to really boost up the usefulness of the site. But I do find it useful in a really casual way. I like being able to go and tick things off for checkbox and see my points go up a little bit. So it's I'm lazily using it, but I'm getting a lot out of it. And yeah, I guess after playing for a few weeks, it's becoming a little more normalized. I'm really curious to see what things are going to feel like at the end of this particular All Star challenge, which is 6 weeks. So in May, we'll see what happens. It's a little bit harder sometimes now as I get further away from the initial momentum of doing this. It's a little bit harder to stay really solidly attached to my goal. Like last week, for example, I did have something with sugar in it on the Saturday night, and I told myself, well, it's close enough to Sunday. That's a small slip, but I'm going to be paying attention to that in the coming weeks because I really do want to, I guess, stay true to my word and my challenge. So that's how things are going right now, and I will be reporting back in another week or so. Bye.